Federal judges, including those appointed by both Democrats and Republicans, have decided to come up with a very clever way to make sure that these idiots who stormed the Capitol on January 6, 2021 don't do the same thing on January 6, 2024. And what they're doing is they're imposing longer probationary sentences on the people that come in front of their court. Here's what's going on. When you're on probation, I'm sure as most people know, you got to keep your nose clean, right? Even getting a traffic ticket while on probation could be a one-way ticket back to jail. You have to mind your P's and Q's, right? Cross your T's, dot your I's. You can't screw up in any way. Storming a Capitol while on probation would obviously get you sent to prison. So what the judges are doing with people that are coming in front of their court now in 2022 and even back in 2021 is they were putting these very long probationary sentences on these individuals to basically go all the way through January 6th of 2025. It would be, I think I said 2024 earlier, it would be January 6th of 2025 after the 2024 presidential election. And by making sure that that probationary sentence covers the next time the Electoral College votes are going to be certified by Congress, it basically means that if you try to go back, if you try to do this again, you're definitely going to go to prison next time. Here's the part that a lot of people aren't quite realizing from this story, including the folks at the Washington Post who wrote it. Now, I've been talking about since last summer when the judges overseeing these cases first started, kind of speaking out, the fact that these judges have to make decisions based on what they see from the defendant, right? Not just the evidence, but the individual person in their courtroom. They basically have to look at them and size them up. They have to listen to the words they say. They have to listen to the words they don't say. Because they have to be able to form an opinion about how this individual will act in the future. Are they sorry for what they did? Are they like full-blown cult members at this point that are, dangerous to society? Some have said that, yes. So these judges know these people. They've seen who they are in a way that the rest of us could never even imagine. So when they're looking at these people and say, oh, crap, I need to make sure that this person can't do that again, that's telling us that these judges think these people would do it again. That's the terrifying part. That's the thing that this Washington Post story just kind of glossed over without even mentioning. The judges think the people will do it again. And they're trying to do what they can to make sure that they don't. That's the big takeaway here. That's the big lesson. It's not a, haha, you're getting a longer sentence. It's a, oh my God, these people are truly dangerous, and the judges recognize that, and they're trying to prevent violence in the future. There's nothing we can do but wait. The prosecutors, on the other hand, could do a lot of things. They could stop seeking the misdemeanor charges and go after the full felony charges, which is, of course, what many of them have started doing. But even back in August and September, the judges were lamenting the fact that the prosecutors are going too easy on these people. They're dropping the serious charges, letting them get off with misdemeanors and basically just probation. But the judges think these people are dangerous, even the Republican-appointed judges, folks. And they think these people will do it again. And right now, they're pretty much the only people trying to do whatever they can to make sure that doesn't happen. Thanks for watching, and if you like what you saw, don't forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to our Ring of Fire channel here.